and that Red plans on making some sort of point. I have Reggie reaching out in the community to see if he can get us more info on Red's plans.
The second Reggie contacts you, I want you to get the information out of him. Burgess, Upton, Ruzek, Atwater. I want you to hit up the known associates of the hustlers. I don't care if it's their wives. I want you to put the ear of God in them until someone gives us more information. Antonio, hit up your CIs and see if they can give us any more information. Halstead, do a deep dive on all of the places Red owns along with known hideouts for the hustlers. Talk to the gang unit if need be. Move people. We've already wasted enough time trying to find the aldermen and their families. I wouldn't move if I was you, detective. Wouldn't want to get the snitch's head blown off, would you?
What's your plan? My team will be looking for me before you even get me halfway across the city. Come on, man. Reggie didn't do anything. He gives me his wife's recipe so that I can impress the ladies. In return, I give him a slide on his illegal activities. Seriously, we can hook you up with the killer recipes. Back off. He doesn't know anything. There isn't anything you can get from him that you can't get from me. I know more about your gang and your operations than he does. Let him go, man.
Reggie seems to not know a lot of things, pig. What's the use of having him around? Wait. You think you'll get me to tell you anything about Intelligence's plans if you kill him? That will shut me up quicker than you cutting out my tongue. Then you better start talking fast, man, or Reggie is going to be headless.
Let Reggie go, and I'll tell you everything I know.
That's not how this works, detective.
It's all my fault. I got Reggie killed.
No, you didn't, Jay. That's not on you.
Killed.
Come on, we're going to get you to Met and then we'll talk more.
Okay, so I saw Joy. Looks like he has some test results. I brought you some of the good Jell-O from the cafeteria, and I was able to convince Miss Goodwin to let us have the premium channel to watch the game. Jay? Yeah. Yeah, heard you. Jay, good news.
Jay, good news, the drugs in your system shouldn't have any lasting effects. The talks showed that there were multiple drugs in your system. They all created a cocktail that caused you lose time and feel unsteady. It was a mix between a tranquilizer and a stimulant. Probably so they could try to still get information out of you while making sure you were out of it enough to not cause any trouble. In a few hours, I'll discharge you as long as you stay with someone.
I don't need a babysitter, Ethan. I don't need a babysitter, Ethan.
With my medical opinion, I think you do. Will probably isn't going to let you out of his sight for a few days anyway. Now you can't go back to PD until you have a follow-up with me about your sprain. I'd say you'd be able to return to work in a week and a half.
Come
No
on.
arguments?
What are you doing, Jay? You should be resting. I have some things I need to take care of at the station, Will. Ethan told you that you don't get to work until you have another checkup with him, and he clears you for work. Go back to bed. I don't know what you went through when you were captured, but I know nothing good happened. If you want to talk, I'm here. Whatever you need, I'll try to make sure you have it. What I need is to go talk to my CI's family. We can go tomorrow. It's 3 in the morning, Jay. First thing after you get some sleep. I'll take you wherever you want to go. How about we watch last week's game? You were working so much, I know that you never got to see the whole thing.
What the hell are you doing here? Haven't you done enough?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck off. You've done enough damage, Detective. Reggie wanted to turn his life around. He wanted to make up for all the wrong he did because he believed his children deserved to have a good father, and he was convinced that he wasn't a good father because of what he did as a teen and young man. He was better and he helped you on so many cases, and in turn you got him killed. If he hadn't been asking about the hustlers.
I know. There's no excuse I could give you to make this up to you. I pushed too hard.
So you just came down here to apologize and tell me how guilty you feel. What were you expecting? Forgiveness.
No, I wasn't expecting you to forgive me. I wanted to see if there was anything I could do to make this any easier for you. I know if you need arrangements or anything, I just want to make this easier for you.
You know, there is something you could do to make this easier for me. You can get the hell off my property and never show your face again.
Come on, Jay. Let's go.
Will just wanted to do something nice for his brother. Jay had been stuck with a pretty gruesome case all week, and Will just wanted to help. So what if he went through Jay's files and happened to know someone on the south side that might be able to help? So what if he didn't tell Jay he was going to meet this person? It's not like Will thought that this would go sideways. He was just trying to help so he didn't have to see that vacant look in his brother's eyes. He never wanted to see that look in his brother's eyes again.
Dang, my man. I'm cashing in on that favor you owe
Well,
me.
what can I help you with?
You hear about the overdoses skyrocketing in kids this past week? I know it's not your scene anymore, but do you have any idea who might be behind it? They're cutting heroin with fentanyl. That's deadly, man. I can't keep watching these kids die, man. Harry, if you know anything, Tell me, or let me give you my brother's contact information. Please, it's killing me inside with each kid that gets rolled through my ED.
Will, what you're asking?
I know what I'm asking. I promise that nothing will blow back on you. You just have to give me a name that I can give to my brother. You won't even enter the conversation.
Will, you shouldn't be here asking about this.
Harry, I asked nicely now. I asked nicely. Harry, I asked nicely. Now I'm telling you. If you know anything, tell me. Then you don't owe me anything.
Let me call around.
Hey! Come here. Come here. Come here. Lay down. Stay. Hey, fellas. Why don't we just forget I was here? Yeah?
Look, we got a comedian.
Look, I don't know anything. I don't even remember why I came down here. It certainly doesn't involve impure heroin or who it came from.
We can't let you leave. You came into 3G's territory, asking about us, and you think you can leave.
To be fair, I wasn't asking about the 3Gs. The south side is a big place, okay? I was just wondering if Chang knew about anyone. Not just gang-affiliated people. That could have been selling heroin that has killed so many youths. You know, I have to pronounce them dead. I hate seeing dead kids, man. Now let's forget about this. I don't know anything. I just got lost on my way home.
White boy thinks he can talk his way out of here. We are not going to let you just walk out of here and open your big mouth the second you get a chance to. Get him.
Wait. Let's talk about this. Let's talk
Shut him
about
up.
this. Let's talk about this. Well, this better be. Why don't you just forget I was here? Yeah. Well, did you butt dial me again? Look, I don't know anything. I don't even remember why I came down here. It certainly doesn't involve impure heroin or who it came from. Trace Will's phone. Now. Trace Will's phone. Now.
We can't let you leave. You came into 3G's territory, asking about us, and you think you can leave.
To be fair, I wasn't asking about the 3Gs. The South Side is a big place, okay? I was just wondering if Chang knew about anyone, not just gang-affiliated people. That could have been selling heroin that has killed so many youth. You know I have to pronounce them dead. I hate seeing dead kids, man. Now let's forget about this. I don't know anything. I just got lost on my way home.
White boy thinks he can talk his way out of here. We're not going to let you just walk out of here and open your big mouth the second you get a chance to. Get him.
Wait. Let's talk about this. Wait. Let's talk about this.
Shut him up. Little bastard, knock him out if you have to.
I got him. He's at a bar in Chinatown. Send the coordinates to your phones.
Jay, slow down. We don't know how many people are down there. Jay, slow down. We don't know how many people are down there.
My brother's in there. That's all I need to know. Mouse is going to give us a number of cell phones in the place, and then we'll come up with a plan. Then we'll get your brother out of there. Unless there are people without phones in there, I have 5 phones. One of them is Will's. So there should be only 4 assailants. All right, we outnumber them. 2 people cover the back, the rest of us going hot. Simple.
All right, let's go with that plan. Al and Burgess, cover the back.
Got a basement. CBD, put the cables down. Will, hey, it's me. It's Jay. I've got you. Wait. I asked you to help me because kids were dying. I asked you to help me because I thought that somehow, after watching your sister be gunned down, you had a change of heart. I asked you to help me because I thought that somehow, after watching your sister be gunned down, you had a change of heart. You called me crying because your sister was dying. I showed up at your house at 3 in the morning after having worked 30 hours straight to help your sister because you were afraid that she'd get taken away from you if you went to the hospital. I asked you to repay that debt to me, and you fucking set me up. I didn't say a word to my brother. I saved her. All I asked for was information. I wasn't even going to bring your name up when I gave the information to my brother, man. What did you get back in the gang? What? Did you get back in the gang? After what they did to your sister? Fuck you. Oh. Your sister deserved so much better. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Calm down. You're in no shape to try and fight me off, bro. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to stop more kids from dying. I thought he was out. I know. I know. Next time, though, I hope there won't be a next time. Next time? Though I hope there won't be a next time. Bring me with you. I think I'll leave the detectiving up to you, bro. Atta boy.
Hell, he should have just given Haley the childhood story she was looking for. Then maybe they wouldn't have still been in the diner when the shit hit the fan. Maybe he would be on his way to his shift and Haley would be out on whatever the latest case for intelligence was. Then again, maybe if they hadn't been here, no one would have seen the man and figured he was up to no good. Maybe someone would have died by now. So far, no one was hurt. The gun was pointed at Will. It was totally possible that the man would have shot the cashier the second he reached the register. Maybe there was a reason he was still here when the man walked in. He was a healer, a fixer. He lived to protect and help those in need. So far he was protecting and helping those in the restaurant who didn't currently have a gun trained on them because it was trained on him.
Come on, you can't be serious. Come on, you can't be serious. Haley, I'm not going to help you win a bet against my brother. I value my life and the free drinks I get from his fridge on Saturday nights.
Will, think about it. $200 and I'll split it evenly with you.
No, I happen to be fine in the financial department. Seriously, Haley, why does this matter so much to you? Other than the fact that you stand to win or lose $200.
Okay, I want to know more about my partner. All right? He bet $200 on the fact that I wouldn't be able to find out any of his childhood antics. I have until the end of the week to actually come up with one, but I need details. Will, please. I know there's at least one story that won't put you in the doghouse, but that will get me $200.
I'm sworn to secrecy. Haley, I think you should call a unit. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. Let me buy you breakfast or something. Look, no hard feelings. Come on, I'll buy your breakfast. Wow, man, all this over a spilled drink? I said I was sorry, man.
Everyone down on the ground. You, go lock the door. Draw the blinds.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, dude, but there's an entire police force outside this building. I don't think you're going to be able to just walk out with this bag of cash and call it
Shut
a
up.
day. What? Don't like it when your hostages talk back to you? Man, all I did was spill a drink on you, and then you go all broody caveman and pull a gun? Look, dude, best case scenario, you walk out of here in cuffs with not a scratch on your head. Worst case, you go out in a body bag. It's your choice, really. So, does the cash really matter? Have you never seen a cop show about hostage taking? The big bad never gets to leave with the cash or whatever he was after in the first place. Not cool, dude. I'm just trying to help you out.
You are the mouthiest cop I've ever met.
You actually think I'm a cop? Man, you wouldn't know a cop if they pistol whipped you in the face. That didn't come out right. That didn't
Cash.
come out right.
In the bag.
cash in the bag. I need a code to get in. Hey, easy, Fido. I'm sure she would have gotten up had you asked nicely. Right, please put the code in so that I can get the money out for this patient gentleman. Please put the code in so that I can get the money out for this patient gentleman. Have you ever thought about entering the Hollywood scene? You'd make a good thug #1 in a movie or TV show.
I'm not going to tell you again. The next bullet will go through your head. I'm not going to tell you again. The next bullet will go through your head. We're not done. We're not done.
Oh.
You're safe. I want the code. You're safe. I want the code. I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know it. I'm not the manager. I don't know it. I'm not the manager.
She said she doesn't know it. Leave her alone. What? Going to shoot me now? Go ahead. The second you do, a round is going to go through your head. I suggest you kindly ask who the manager is and ask them without the gun pointed at them, and that they give you the code. You and me can then go into the manager's office and get the money from the safe. I bet the manager even knows a way you could get out of here without the police seeing you. Places like this always have a secret exit that isn't in the blueprints.
Fine. I want the manager to slowly stand up or I'm going to start shooting your workers. I want the manager to slowly stand up or I'm going to start shooting your workers.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's be real, okay? No matter how hard you try, you're not getting out of here as a free man. Hell, I'm pretty sure that you're going to shoot me in the head the second that safe is cleared of its contents. What's your plan here?
I'll worry about that. Open the door. I'll worry about that. Open the door.
Hey, you're all right. Haley.
I really hope the next time we hang out,
Haley.
you'll let me bring my gun, Halstead. Also, if we are put in a similar situation, keep your big mouth shut.
Can't promise. Just
I'll
slips
bet.
out. Just slips out.
I'll bet.
I'm sorry. What, did you call that man to come in with a gun and take a whole diner hostage? Antagonized. Didn't tell Hales till too late. Your mouth's always gotten you into trouble, bro. I honestly expected nothing less when we got the details from Haley, while you were antagonizing him about being surrounded by the cops. Don't look at me like that. Haley kept the channel open. I'll be getting you into a hostage negotiation course at the academy in case, God forbid, something like this happens again. You're honestly really lucky he didn't shoot you in the face the first time you opened your mouth. I just didn't want him to hurt someone else. Supposed to fix shit. Tried to fix it. I know, brother. You did good. Just don't do it again. Now get some rest. I'll see what I can spring you from this joint. Time of death, 1853. Get this room cleared for the next patient. Hello, I'm Dr. Halstead. Can you tell me what's going on? Look, don't freak out or anything. I'm fine. What the hell, Jay? You look like you just lost a fight with a guy on the Black Hawks. It's not that bad, man. Can you just check me out so I can get back to work? You think you're going to get back to work after this? No! You're going home to rest. I can already tell that you got bruised, if not broken ribs, from the way you're holding yourself. That alone puts you on desk duty at the very least. The quicker I can get you out of here.
Halstead, what happened to you? Halstead, what happened to you?
Don't tell Will.
Didn't answer my question? What happened? Didn't answer my question? What happened?
MVA was caused by our suspect. I was the one he crashed into first. I'm fine, by the way. I just need to be cleared so I can get back out there and catch the asshole.
Monique, treatment 4. We'll see if we can send you back out there, detective. Treatment 4. We'll see if we can send you back out there, detective.
Soon, please. Well, come on, man. I'm fine, and I need to get back out there. You have 3 broken ribs. I'm not clearing you for duty. What? I'm not clearing you for duty, Jay. You have 3 broken ribs. The only place you're going is home to rest. Don't do that. I'm fine. I feel fine. I need to help my team. For fuck's sake, sit down. I'm not going to let you go and puncture a lung because you're too stubborn to know when to stand down. I'm admitting you to the hospital.
Is everything all right in there, Dr. Halstead? Is everything all right in there, Dr. Halstead?
PG. Start a transfer upstairs for me, Maggie.
Sure. Sure. Are you sure everything's all right? Are you sure everything's all right?
Yep, I'm fine. Sarge?
What's the word? What's the word? Spit it out, Halstead. Are you cleared or not? Spit it out, Halstead. Are you cleared or not?
No, I'm not. Will wants to keep me overnight. Broken ribs, he says.
Okay, do as the doc says. I'll see you back for light duty in a couple of weeks. Okay, do as the doc says. I'll see you back for light duty in a couple of weeks.
Can you get Will for me?
I'll see what I can do. We're all pretty busy with the MVA.
I'll see what I can do.
Me?
We're all pretty busy with the MVA. I'll see what I can do. We're all pretty busy with the MVA. That suspect Jay had been wanting to go after. Yeah, that's the man holding his brother hostage, and Jay still hadn't managed to apologize to Will about his outburst. I don't need you to watch out for my health. I did just fine when I was overseas and the years before you came back to Chicago. I don't need you.
Well, I need you. I'll get started on your transfer order to the hospital.
Looks like something's weighing on you. Will, is it Jay? Looks like something's weighing on you. Will, is it Jay?
Is it that obvious?
As much as you
that
try to hide
obvious?
your emotions regarding those you care about, you're very rarely successful. I heard that little spat. Want to talk about it?
He wanted to get right back out there to find his suspect. He has no regard for his own safety, and after all the close calls he's had in the intelligence unit, I didn't want him back out there. Rightfully so, his ribs were broken. I'm surprised he was able to stand on his own to get in here. He was fighting me to go back out there, and I snapped. I transferred him to the hospital, so I know he wouldn't go back out there after his suspect. I even threatened to have Dr. Charles put him on a psych hold.
We can only do so much to protect our siblings. The rest is up to them. Looks like our work's not done, Dr. Halstead. You'll be going to treatment 6. Code Silver in the ED. Code Silver. Shelter in place. Code Silver in the ED. Code Silver. Shelter in place. What do you think you're doing?
My job. I'm CPD. I need to get eyes and ears in the ED.
You're an injured CPD officer and need to be resting.
My brother is down there. I'm going with or without your permission. I think you'd want your coworkers to come out of this safely.
All right, but I'm escorting you down there.
I can't let you.
You're not letting
I can't
me.
let you.
You're my patient. I'm responsible for your well-being. And Dr. Halstead would never forgive me if you punctured your lung and died in a random hallway because I let you go off on your own.
How did you say this happened again, Mr. Smith?
It's none of your business. Doc, fix me up.
It is my business. As your doctor, I need to know if I need to give you recommendations for places you can go if your spouse is the one that caused these injuries. I already figured you're under an alias, John Smith. If you need resources, I can get those for you.
Listen, Doc, I don't need your concern. Am I good to go or not?
Not. I'm waiting on your head scans to come in before I can get you discharged. Are you sure you weren't involved in a car accident? There was a major MVA earlier. It's all right if you were.
You just had to keep asking questions, didn't you, Doc?
Okay, no more questions. I can release you right now. You can go and I won't tell anyone of what transpired in here.
You think I'm a fool. Close and lock the door. And pull the curtain.
So, what's the plan here?
Code Silver in the ED. Code Silver. Shelter in place. What is a Code Silver?
It just means that an elderly person with some sort of mental deficient has gone missing from the emergency department. We're told to shelter in place in order to locate which doors get opened to find the person.
You sure it's not to alert everyone to my arrival with a gun? You sure it's not to alert everyone to my arrival with a gun?
That would be a code white. That would be a code white.
Tell me everything, no detail is too small. Tell me everything, no detail is too small. Maggie told Dr. Halstead and I to take the incoming patient. Male, middle to late 30s, black hair, and dark brown eyes. He came in complaining of chest pains. He was covered in bruises and superficial abrasions like what you would see in.
In a vehicle accident. This him? This him? This him?
His left cheek is a little swollen, but that looks like him. He signed in as John Smith. Will was convinced it was a cover name, possibly because the man was being abused, but he hadn't brought it up to Mr. Smith yet. He was updating Mr. Smith on his findings. A couple of minutes later, Will was tense, so I had been planning to go in and see what was wrong. Before I could, Will was sliding the treatment door closed. He moved to the side a little, and I could see a gun pointed in his direction. Then, he closed the curtain.
What time was Smith taken into the doors of the ED? What time was Smith taken in the doors of the ED?
6:23. 6:23. Void. Void.
Our suspect is in the ED at Med. Treatment room 6. Brought in at 6:23 p.m. with injuries consistent with the vehicle accident he was involved in earlier this evening.
We're on the way. What's the situation? We're on the way. What's the situation?
The hospital's on lockdown. Code Silver. Monique saw a gun before Will blocked the room from sight. The ED is evacuated except for treatment 6.
We'll meet you at security. We'll meet you at security.
Yep.
It's pretty quiet out there for a shelter in place in a busy emergency room. It's pretty quiet out there for a shelter in place in a busy emergency room.
There's not much we can do during a shelter in place.
But no babies crying. The murmuring of patients and doctors alike. Would you have been lying to me about the code Silver, Dr. Halstead? Would you have been lying to me about the code Silver, Dr. Halstead?
What do you want me to say? I had to give time for the evacuation of everyone else in this department. I told you something that would buy me that time.
You're a pain in the ass, Doc.
You're the one who came here for medical attention, John Smith.
You're a firecracker, Doc. I don't see how you can be related to the cop. You're a firecracker, Doc. I don't see how you can be related to the cop.
I don't know who you mean.
Don't lie to me, Doc.
I don't know who you mean.
Don't lie to me, Doc. You think I wouldn't make the connection that the Halstead cop I ran into earlier is Dr. Halstead's brother?
You crashed into a cop?
He was making it harder to get away from his team. I thought I'd take care of him, and then I'd have a free ride out of Chicago. My damn car stalled 14 blocks from the initial crash, and a good Samaritan called an ambulance for me. So did I take care of your brother, Doc? Go, go, go.
Well, you with me, buddy? Well, you need to let me know if you're hurt. You're all right now. I've got you. I'm not going to let him hurt you again. But I need to know what's wrong. I shot him. I shot him. Help me get him up to a bed. Help me get him up and to a bed. You're going to be okay, Will, because I need you to be all right. I'm going to get you fixed up and we'll crash at my place. I killed him. You feared for your life. You fought for the gun. It went off. It was a clear shoot. But I killed him, Jay. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm a doctor. I heal people. This wasn't a normal day. You were protecting yourself. You don't understand. I was a ranger in the army. You don't think I understand the feelings behind killing another person? No, you don't understand my side. I don't do what you do. Maybe I don't understand your side, but I'm going to be okay with you. But I'm going to be with you through this whole process, okay? I'm not leaving you.